Last thing we're going to do, winners, losers, and what to look for. So if you want to get in the conversation with the congressman and Dan, raise your hand. Dan, winner of the week.
Susie Wiles. She continues to run a good operation, and when something needs to get done, she finds a way to get it done.
Congressman, winner of the week.
Marco Rubio picked up another hat.
Yeah. All right. That's a good one. My winner of the week, this would be 103. Some of the most talented people in America in the last 100 years have been headline writers for the New York Post. Truly, they're geniuses. And this one, when the president cavalierly said that kids could pay more for Barbies and have fewer doll options, skimp on the Barbie. Skimp on the Barbie. Brilliant. Congratulations. The front of the New York Post called The Wood, one of the best woods we've seen in a while.
Keith Poole is the executive editor of the Post, and he does a terrific job. The whole team there. I told him just a few weeks ago my favorite job in politics would be to be the headline writer of the New York Post.
Yeah, skimp on the Barbie. Very good. Dan, loser of the week.
Well, I won't go the obvious one with Tim Walz. I'm going to say Hakeem Jeffries, because for those who haven't seen, Ashley Etienne, who used to be Nancy Pelosi's communications director, gave an interview to Politico and was pretty scathing and said out loud what few people go on the record to say, that Jeffries is extremely cautious, too cautious, has trouble making up his mind. And basically is, impotent taking the fight to Donald Trump. And at least by DC inside the Beltway standards, that is frequently done on background or off the record. To put your name to it, that to me, not a good Friday for Hakeem Jeffries.
Yeah, Congressman, loser of the week.
Well, to that end, you can be assured that didn't happen without Nancy Pelosi's sign off. She is savage. Yep. Look, loser of the week is his Brooklyn compatriot, Chuck Schumer. I mean, this guy, after 50 years, go home. It is time. It is time. He's been in office for 50 years. 1974, he got elected. He's never held a job outside of elected office. He goes and does a press conference trashing Donald Trump about polling and Donald Trump's poll numbers for his first 100 days. And to his credit, Manu Raju goes, sir, a new poll is out with you at 17% approval. Oh, polls come and go. They don't matter. After doing a press conference about Donald Trump's polls. I mean, it's time for Schumer to go. He's cooked.
All right.
He also, by the way, started the week. His big offensive move was to put out a letter.
Strongly worded letter.
Yes, I don't think anything
it was
says
Dan. It was strong. It was strongly worded. Let's be honest.
Mark, nobody.
I'm kidding.
No, nobody makes news anymore with letters.
You said Tim Walz. You meant Mike Walz, and I'll go with Mike. That's all right. I'll go with Mike Walz.
Well, Tim Walz had a bad week too.
He did, but also Kamala Harris. Like you think about Donald Trump, the Democratic Party typically shuns and casts aside their presidential nominees who don't win the White House. That's been the history of it. The fact that she gave a big speech on Wednesday, it barely got covered, and every Democrat I've talked to about it, donors and other politicians, they just don't see her as a big player in this, and they think if she ran, it would not go well for her. And I think whatever she thought she'd accomplish with that speech, I don't think she did. Yes, Congressman, sorry.
No, I was just going to say, by the way, if Mike Waltz is a loser of the week, I'd like to be Mike Waltz.
All right. Well, we'll see about it, what his confirmation's like.
Well, and by the way, Mark, it's not just Harris they want out. They want Biden gone, Harris gone, and Walz gone, which is kind of striking that all three are being told to get out.
By the way, Tim Walz's comment that he was picked to talk to white men, I mean, good grief.
And then you advocate for DEI at Harvard.
Yeah. Dan, what are you looking for this weekend?
I'm looking forward to see what happens on the national security. Are there more changes here, and are there any announcements, over the weekend? Does Donald Trump make news on Meet the Press?
Congressman.
I'm looking forward to getting my SALT number from leadership.
Oh my God. My goal for the episode was to not talk about either SALT or Elise Stefanik. That was the goal, and you've ruined it. Are you really getting a number this weekend, or are you just kidding?
We should be getting a number probably by Monday, I would think.
From whom? From the Ways and Means Committee?
Well, Ways and Means and leadership are supposed to come back to us. We had a meeting the other day, and I expect to hear a number from them, and we'll take it from there.
can you screenshot the text chain and text it to me? The congressman is one of the most fervent supporters of the most misguided public policy position it's ever been held by anybody.
Well,
and I appreciate his doing.
That is not.
I'll take the money. I'll take the money, but I do not understand why we're entitled to it. And I know you're going to tell me we're a donor state, but I do not get it.
Double taxation.
I understand.
Sell it, Congressman. It's big in our house.
I already tipped my hand. I'm looking forward to seeing Caitlin Clark in Iowa. It's for those of us immersed in the culture of the state. It's just going to be an incredible moment to have her come play basketball in Iowa on Sunday. So I'm looking for that.
Hey, want to be part of the two-way community all the time? Hit the subscribe button. Great video clips like this, plus conversations like no other, full episodes and more, always available on this channel. You got to hit subscribe to never miss a thing.